Welcome back and happy opening day. All right, fellas, we have our right-handed pitcher, ace Zach Gallen, going against their southpaw. We got Justin Steele. How are you guys feeling about that matchup on game one?
All right, so first of all, welcome out here live to Chase Field. Cannot wait for this matchup. Super excited to see Zach Gallen roll out there on game one, his third straight opening day start. I really like this matchup for the D-backs. Of course, they return most of the guys in that lineup that led all of baseball in runs scored last year. They'll have a deeper rotation, a better bullpen. This team locked and loaded, as we've talked about all afternoon, to get back to the World Series. D-backs moments ago just finishing up batting practice. Jake Garcia was in the clubhouse talking to the guys. What's a good vibe check, Jake, right?
Great vibe check today. I mean, these guys are excited. They think they can compete with anyone in baseball. This lineup last year, a year ago, led Major League Baseball in runs scored. Yep. The pitching wasn't good, but they made the offseason moves to make sure that it's a lot better this year. And then you mentioned the bullpen. This is a really interesting group of guys, and one that I want to highlight in particular is Shelby Miller.
Yes.
It's a comeback story, it's a redemption story, and it's a full circle story as well. Cam, of course, you know how he was brought to the D-backs, the infamous Dansby-Swanson trade that nobody seemed to like at the time, and then no one really liked based on how it all unfolded. But from 2016 to 2018, his time with the D-backs, not great. There was the ERA in the sixes in 2016, then the Tommy John surgery the next 2 years. He's now back with the D-backs in their bullpen. He reinvented himself as a reliever, had a really good year in 2023, and we think this guy, you know, he can have a standout season for the D-backs. He's armed with perspective now. A few new pitches, but most importantly, perspective from this long journey.
It's just perseverance, right? You know, never giving up. Hard work pays off. Just being humble. The game will humble you as fast as anything else in the world, and you know, just having that grit and staying hungry for something you love to do. Especially when I was injured and kind of going through a rough patch, you always doubt. I mean, it's not always, you know, sunshine and rainbows. It's a tough game to play. And then, you know, everybody, I'm not getting any younger, so there's always, you know, younger guys trying to take your job and stuff. So, you know, your job's to stay on top of your A game and do what you can to stay healthy and be sharp. There's not much of an off season. It kind of flies by, and it's always good to get back into spring training and be back in the clubhouse, but this day is a really, really special one. You know, there's a different aura about it on this day specifically, and you know, kind of almost like that playoff feeling. So I know I'm excited to get going. I know this team's excited to get going, and hopefully we get a W tonight.
Miller was at D-backs camp during spring training on a minor league deal, but he was so good, Cam, that they've now given him a spot on the major league roster. He went 6 innings, 11 strikeouts in spring training. He's grateful to be back with this team. He said the memory that kind of brought him back was playing with the Dodgers in 2023, swept in the playoffs by the D-backs.
He watched from the bullpen.
That's right.
He joined us on D-backs on deck at 3 o'clock, told us that story. It's great to have Shelby Miller back, a full circle moment
no doubt
for him. We'll have much more from here coming up a little bit later on right here in the show as we continue our live opening day coverage from Chase Field. Rachel, back to you.
Yes, we are excited for the series to get underway. Fellas, thank you so much for the coverage live from Chase Field. Download 12 Plus right now to get 12 news 24 hours a day, including D-backs on deck that Cam just mentioned. 12 Plus is the streaming home of 12 News, and it's available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. You can download it now and watch for free. We'll have more 12 News at 5 o'clock right after this quick break. Stay with us.